Holy shit.
No, you gotta get out. Out.
Get ready to roar with excitement as we journey into the wild with our bear compilation. From playful cubs to formidable predators, each clip will leave you on the edge of your seat, craving for more. In a remote corner of the wilderness, a park ranger finds himself in a precarious situation. A face-off with 3 formidable grizzly bears. Armed only with a can of bear spray and a fearless demeanor, the ranger takes a bold stand, determined to assert his authority and protect both himself and the bears. With each calculated move, the ranger demonstrates his expertise in handling these magnificent creatures, using his physical gestures to assert his presence and maintain control of the situation. In the remote wilderness of Alaska's coastline, a group of adventurers embarks on a journey into the unknown. Suddenly, the tour guide spots a massive grizzly bear blocking their path. With keen eyes and quick thinking, the tour guide springs into action, instructing the group to take cover behind the bushes and trees lining the roadside.
Fine. Back up, guys.
As the bear raises its claws menacingly into the air, the tour guide summons all his courage and lets out a deafening roar, echoing through the wilderness. Startled by the tour guide's fierce display, the bear hesitates for a moment, before finally turning tail and retreating into the wilderness. In the breathtaking wilderness of the Russian mountains, one man embarks on an adrenaline-fueled snowboarding adventure. As the snowboarder speeds down the mountainside, a sudden movement catches his eye. The camera zooms in to reveal a massive brown bear emerging from the trees, crossing the path just a short distance ahead. With lightning-fast reflexes, the snowboarder veers sharply to the side, narrowly avoiding a collision with the bear. Both the snowboarder and the bear freeze for a moment, locked in a tense standoff. In the unforgiving wilderness of the Arctic, a group of hikers embarks on a daring journey through the icy expanse. The hikers trek across rocky terrain, their breath visible in the cold air. Suddenly, a distant rumble catches their attention, and their expressions turn to concern. Amidst the serenity of the snowy mountains, danger lurks just around the corner. A massive polar bear emerges from behind a rocky outcrop, its powerful frame charging toward the group with astonishing speed. The hikers scream in panic as they scatter, desperately trying to evade the bear's relentless pursuit. In the heart of this magnificent forest, a group of adventurous souls embarks on a journey into the unknown. As the group wanders along a narrow path, the tour guide suddenly stops, signaling for silence. The camera zooms in to reveal a majestic bear in the distance, its fur glistening in the sunlight. The tour guide calmly addresses the group, pointing towards the bear while maintaining a composed demeanor. As the bear observes the group with keen interest, the tourists stand in awe, capturing the moment on their cameras. In the heart of Grand Teton National Park, nature reigns supreme and its inhabitants roam freely amidst the breathtaking beauty of their surroundings. On this particular day, a curious bear ventures onto the road, its powerful presence drawing the attention of passers-by. With a firm grasp on the situation, the Rangers aim their weapons skyward and fire, the sharp crack of gunfire echoing through the tranquil surroundings. Startled by the sudden noise, the bear halts in its tracks, its ears perked up as it listens intently to the unfamiliar sound. Undeterred, the Rangers make a decisive move, aiming their weapons towards the bear and firing a warning shot in its direction. The sound of the gunshot reverberates through the air, causing the bear to flinch and take off into the forest, its powerful strides carrying it away from the scene. In the remote wilderness of Alaska, a group of adventurous photographers set out to capture the untamed beauty of nature. As they traverse the rugged terrain, their lenses trained on the horizon, they are met with an unexpected encounter.
Get on out of here.
As the bear catches wind of their presence, it begins to approach slowly, its curiosity piqued by the unfamiliar intruders in its territory. Sensing the potential danger, the group's tour guide steps forward, his hand poised on the handle of his gun.
Hut! You get! Get!
With a steely gaze, the tour guide prepares to defend the group against any potential threat, his action sending a clear message to the bear that they are not to be trifled with. In a bold display of authority, he raises his voice and makes aggressive gestures towards the approaching bear. Amidst the tranquility of the forest, a chance encounter with wildlife sends a ripple of anticipation through the group. In the distance, a majestic bear emerges, its gaze fixed upon the unsuspecting travelers. With the bear's piercing stare bearing down on them, the hiker brandishes the bear spray, a potent deterrent against potential threats. In response, the bear registers the presence of the protective measure and hesitates, weighing its options. In a remarkable display of respect for the hiker's preparedness, the bear swiftly retreats into the safety of the forest, its powerful form disappearing into shadows. The group watches in awe as the creature vanishes from sight. In the heart of Yellowstone National Park, rangers are faced with the task of hazing a curious grizzly bear away from the road. This particular bear has never encountered such intervention before.
Go! Go!
Hey, bear!
The sound of the gunshot echoes through the valley, but the bear shows no signs of fear. Undeterred, the rangers continue to employ verbal hazing techniques, shouting and clapping their hands in a bid to intimidate the bear. With the bear showing no signs of backing down, the ranger decides to take decisive action, firing another shot into the ground just a short distance from the bear. Impact of the bullet sends debris flying into the air, startling the bear and causing it to retreat hastily into the safety of the forest. In the rugged wilderness of southeast Alaska, a seemingly routine encounter at a dump takes a terrifying turn as a brown bear demonstrates the astonishing speed and power behind its charge. Caught on camera, the brown bear's charge is swift and relentless, showcasing just how quickly these formidable creatures can move when provoked or startled. And just like that, this big old bear goes from zero to hero in a flash. Seriously, it's like watching a furry bullet zoom past. Talk about a brown bear in a hurry. A man is seen driving along a winding road, enjoying the tranquility of the surroundings. Suddenly, he spots something unusual ahead, a bear, and another man standing on opposite sides of the road. As the man cautiously moves closer to the bear, it appears as though he is attempting to approach the wild animal, perhaps with the intention of feeding or interacting with it. However, in an unexpected turn of events, the bear reacts with aggression, growling menacingly and charging towards the man. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, the man scrambles onto the bumper of his vehicle, seeking refuge from the enraged bear. In the heart of the wilderness, a lone hunter embarks on a solitary journey, his eyes scanning the trees for signs of movement. But what he encounters is beyond anything he could have imagined. As he traverses the forest, his senses attuned to the slightest movement, he catches sight of a black bear, its dark form climbing skillfully up a towering tree. The bear spotted him also, and with surprising agility, it descends from the tree and charges towards the hunter.
No. You better get.
As the bear charges toward the hunter aims his gun and fires it into the air, directing the shot away from the bear to startle it. Startled by the deafening sound of the gun, the bear recoils in fear and swiftly retreats from the hunter. In the pristine wilderness of Kukak Bay, a group of intrepid photographers embarks on a mission to document the majestic brown bears that call this place home. As one of the bears grows curious about the presence of the photographers, it begins to approach cautiously, its massive form moving closer with each step. The tour guide, well versed in bear behavior, remains vigilant, observing the approaching bear with a watchful eye.
No.
Suddenly, the bear charges, its massive frame barreling toward the group with startling speed. But it's a calculated bluff, as the guide reacts with swift and decisive movement, startling the bear into retreating alongside its companion. Meet our brave wildlife cameraman, who is no stranger to the dangers and thrills of capturing nature's wonders up close. But perhaps his scariest moment came during a harrowing encounter with a bear on the Brooks River.
128 Grazer was a very tolerant bear, but very assertive. You know, she was coming up the river with her 3 cubs one day, and one of the cubs...
On one fateful day, as 128 Grazer and her cubs made their way up the river, curiosity got the better of one of the cubs. The cameraman had to intervene, pushing the cub back with a stern warning.
She did a bluff charge and then stopped, and we kind of just kept filming.
Yet the next day, in the same spot, without warning, 128 Grazer charged at full speed, sending a jolt of fear through the cameraman and his team. A woman embarks on a journey with her loyal companion Bean by her side. As she prepares to venture into the wilderness, an unexpected visitor emerges from the shadows.
Where did it go?
The woman spots a bear approaching her car, its massive form silhouetted against the backdrop of towering trees. With trembling hands, she reaches for her phone, capturing the encounter on video as the bear draws nearer.
Bean, get your head in. Get your head in.
With trembling hands, she continues to film the bear's movements, but her heart fills with panic as she notices Bean's head out the window, oblivious to the danger. Scrambling with fear, she rushes to close the window, fearing for Bean's safety in the face of the looming bear. Imagine this: a typical day for our protagonists, just going about their business delivering pizzas. But little did they know an unexpected visitor would make their day anything but ordinary.
Get out of my car. Get out. Get out, Bubba.
After successfully delivering a piping hot pizza, the delivery guy returns to his car only to discover something quite peculiar. Footprints on the door. Confused, he investigates further.
No, you gotta get out. 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 Get out. Get out. Go. Go.
With adrenaline coursing through his veins, he raised his voice, urging the bear to vacate his vehicle. "Out! Get out of my car!" he shouted, hoping to scare off the unexpected intruder. A lone cyclist embarks on a journey of exploration and adventure, his wheels spinning beneath him as he revels in the serenity of the open road. The cyclist approaches the bear cautiously, but the bear seems unperturbed, allowing him to pass without incident. With a sense of relief, the cyclist continues on his journey. The encounter with the first bear, merely a brief interruption in his enjoyment of the natural scenery. As he pedals further along the mountain road, another bear comes into view, this one more alert and aggressive, its eyes fixed on the approaching cyclist. Suddenly, the tranquility is shattered as the bear charges towards him, its massive form barreling down the mountainside with terrifying speed. An extraordinary encounter unfolds as a bear comes charging towards the man, its movements surprisingly playful, almost as if it sees the man as a familiar companion. With a confident stride, the man asserts his presence, attempting to scare the bear away with loud shouts and gestures. Though the bear initially retreats to a safe distance, it soon returns, displaying a curious interest in the man's presence. This time, the bear's curiosity leads it to sniff at the man's boots, seemingly unperturbed by the man's attempts to intimidate it. In a sudden turn of events, the man lets out a startled scream as the bear reacts defensively, swiping at him with its powerful claws before darting off towards a nearby tree. In the heart of the wilderness, where the tranquility of nature reigns supreme, every moment is a story waiting to be told. We find ourselves witness to a captivating scene hidden within the lush greenery. Meet the grizzly bear, a symbol of strength and resilience in the wilderness. With a keen sense of smell and a powerful frame, it navigates its territory in search of sustenance. The furry protagonist embarks on a quest for food, a journey that will test its skills and instincts to the fullest. In the heart of the wilderness, where the air is crisp and the scent of pine fills the air, one man embarks on a camping adventure, seeking solace in the embrace of nature. But as he savors the serenity of his surroundings, his solitude is interrupted by an unexpected visitor, a bear, its massive frame casting a shadow over the man as it approaches.
Кыш, кыш, медведь. Кыш, кыш, кыш.
As the bear's attention is drawn to the man's boots lying nearby, it extends a paw and begins to paw at the laces, seemingly intent on investigating further. However, the bear remains undeterred, its curiosity getting the better of it as it persists in its attempts to remove the boot from the man's foot. In the heart of the forest, where the beauty of nature unfolds all in its glory, one intrepid explorer embarks on a journey of discovery. But as he rounds a bend in the river, his attention is drawn to a heartwarming sight: a mama bear and her two cubs frolicking by the water's edge. a fierce growl, the mama bear turns her attention towards the explorer, her eyes narrowing with suspicion as she sizes up the potential threat. With lightning speed, the mama bear charges towards the explorer, her massive form barreling through the underbrush as she closes the distance between them. In the pristine wilderness of eastern British Columbia, where the air is crisp and the scent of pine hangs heavy, one man sets out on a run through the forest, seeking solace in the embrace of nature. But as he pushes himself forward, his rhythmic strides carrying him deeper into the heart of the forest, he encounters an unexpected visitor, a bear, its massive form emerging from the shadows of the woods. With a sharp intake of breath, the man comes to a sudden halt, his heart pounding in his chest as he locks eyes with the formidable creature. In the heart of the wilderness, where the trees whisper secrets and the wind sings its ancient melodies, a solitary figure ventures forth, unaware of the lurking danger that awaits. With a thunderous roar, the brown bear announces its presence, a primal warning echoing through the trees, a declaration of territorial sovereignty. In a heartbeat, the peaceful forest transforms into a battleground as man and beast collide in a struggle for survival. A group of cars and eager tourists embark on a journey through nature's realm. Little do they know, an extraordinary encounter with one of its most iconic inhabitants awaits them just ahead.
Told you a bear's gonna come eat you all. There's one right here.
With a sense of wonder and amazement, the tourists watch in awe as the mama bear leads her cubs along the roadside, their curious antics bringing smiles to everyone's faces. Despite the proximity of the bears, the tourists maintain a respectful distance, allowing the animals to roam freely without disturbance, their presence a testament to the harmony between humans and wildlife. Amidst the rugged beauty of the Russian wilderness, a group of adventurers embarks on a journey through untamed landscapes. Little do they know, an encounter with one of nature's most majestic creatures awaits them.
Он, видишь, слюна уже бежит, блядь. Не, все. Он уже не говорит. Ну что, он жрать просит.
Mesmerized by the majestic creature before them, the adventurers marvel at its presence, their voices filled with wonder and awe. With a sense of cautious curiosity, the bear moves closer to the car, its keen senses detecting the faintest scents and sounds emanating from within. Despite the proximity of the powerful creature, the adventurers remain calm and respectful, allowing the bear to satisfy its curiosity without disturbance. Deep in the heart of the wilderness, where the rugged terrain meets the untamed beauty of nature, two miners take a well-deserved break from their labors to enjoy a meal together. As they savor their simple meal, their attention is drawn to an unexpected visitor, a solitary bear, drawn by the scent of food wafting through the air. With a sense of trepidation, one of the miners offers a portion of his lunch to the bear, hoping to appease the wild creature and avoid any potential conflict. The bear, its curiosity piqued by the offering, accepts the food and retreats to a safe distance, content with its meal. Deep within the heart of the forest, a group of lumberjacks diligently work amidst the towering trees. Little do they know, a curious visitor lurks nearby, drawn by the scent of their presence.
Молодец. Ну ты и рожа. Вкусненько.
With unwavering bravery, the lumberjack extends his hand towards the bear, offering the food as a sign of goodwill. To his amazement, the bear approaches without hesitation, gently accepting the offering from the lumberjack's hand. Fascinated by the sight, the bear tentatively reaches out and grabs the bottle of hand soap, inspecting it with its curious gaze. However, its curiosity quickly turns to mischief as it playfully bites the bottle and carries it away from the lumberjack. In the heart of the wilderness, a lone adventurer embarks on a journey through the majestic mountains, seeking solace and serenity amidst nature's splendor.
Ничего не боятся. Домашний. Хлеба дадим. На.
Mesmerized by the sight, the adventurer pauses and carefully positions himself at the back of his truck, eager to capture the moment on camera. As the mama bear approaches, the adventurer's heart swells with excitement, and he decides to offer a gesture of kindness by feeding the bears. However, in a shocking turn of events, the mama bear's demeanor suddenly shifts and she aggressively lunges towards the adventurer, threatening to attack. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, the adventurer maintains his composure and continues to film the encounter from the safety of his perch. In the remote backcountry of Kluane National Park, a solo adventurer embarks on a journey into the untamed wilderness, eager to explore the rugged beauty of the Yukon.
Charged by this grizzly bear. Hey!
A chance encounter with a grizzly takes an unexpected turn when the bear charges, catching the adventurer off guard. In a harrowing moment, the adventurer faces a charging grizzly, relying on instinct and courage to deter the formidable predator. Miraculously, the confrontation ends without harm, leaving the adventurer shaken but unscathed. Reflecting on the encounter, the adventurer shares a powerful reminder of the unpredictable nature of wildlife encounters in the remote wilderness of Kluane National Park. Amidst the breathtaking beauty of the Romanian mountains, a group of travelers embarks on a scenic journey. Little do they know, an encounter with nature's majestic creatures awaits them just around the bend. With cautious curiosity, the driver and passenger watch as the car approaches the bears. Sensing the vehicle's presence, the mama bear rises to her full height, protective instincts kicking in as she shields her cubs from potential danger. The mama bear watches intently as the apple lands nearby, her curiosity piqued by this unexpected offering. With a grateful nod, the travelers bid farewell to the bears, their hearts warmed by the magical encounter with nature's wonders.